Hey, what's going on, ID? This is Pete. Wanted to send out a quick video to let you know some of what's going on around here this weekend and beyond, because there is just a ton of great stuff that God is letting us be a part of. I'm just going to get right to it. This Saturday from 9 to noon, we are able to help out our friends over at the Urban Ecology Center in Washington Park. We're going to be cleaning up, hanging out, having a good time before apparently the snow comes, which is a bummer. But before then, we'll be able to be together and serve the community with the community. So that's 9 to noon, Urban Ecology Center, Washington Park. If you have not yet signed up for that, that's all right. Just show up anywhere between 9 and noon, and I'm sure that you'll be able to find a group of us there. Next, we get to celebrate baptisms this weekend, and that is just a fantastic way. It's a picture that God has given us to step out in faith and obedience and demonstrate what he has done for us, how he has thoroughly changed us and united us to him through the gospel. And then last, wanted to let you know about our sponsorship and partnership with Compassion International and the church plant that we're working with in Brazil. If you're not here on Easter, don't worry. There are still more kids that we would be able to sponsor. And if you were here on Easter and were unable to take this step, you're still able to. And if you've hesitated to take this step because you haven't had enough information, that's on me. I just did not let you all know so much of what I should have. With our sponsorship with Compassion, I just think this is wonderful what God's letting us do. So, for $38 or $45 a month, depending on what you would choose, you will be able to change the life of a kid and a family and even a community the way that we're doing this. So, with Compassion International, you sponsor a child for either $38 or $45 a month. That money will go to provide education, healthcare, biblical education, and more. Then, because we're doing this through a local church, then we will also be helping, man, because this, we're not just partnering with the leaders of this church, we're not just helping to build the building of the church, but through the way that we can do these sponsorships, you don't just send a check to Compassion, you do send money, and that helps provide these resources. But beyond that, you correspond with the kids. So you get to write back and forth with them. You get to develop a relationship with them. And so we're going to be developing a relationship with the people in this church, with the people that this church is trying to reach, because we are reaching out into the community. So we're helping them reach their community by building relationships with the community with them. And so this is just a wonderful opportunity. We will have the option of sponsoring more kids in the days ahead here. But there is some urgency to this. So if this is something that you would like to be a part of, just reply to this message, and we'll do our best to get you hooked up with some of these kids so that you can be used in that God can use you to change their life, to generously give to them the way that God has generously given to you, changing your life. So that's it. It's longer than I intended. Hope I'll be able to see you all this weekend. And if not, may God bless you wherever you will be. Keep pressing on, church.